Here comes the weekend, Friday and Saturday, February 24th and 25th. The sun's in Pisces and the moon's in Taurus. Delicious. When you put water and earth together, a Pisces and a Taurus, you immediately have one, music. So let's start there. Pisces has to have music on all the time. It takes away all the sounds in their head, and some of them have celestial tunes or repetitive songs that get stuck in their head. How many Pisces out there have that problem? Then Moon and Taurus plays the same song over and over again. And the upside of this weekend is it's so soft and it's so sweet and it's so cold out. And we've got in the North America. And then, of course, on the other side, it's so warm and it's so sunny. And we're really in a season right now to have Pisces, Taurus go, Now, Mercury is squaring Uranus. Whenever there's a square, there's conflict. The mental body is challenged by independent thought. People that are born with this, they have an insecure thought process, even though this combination is actually genius. I mean, there is someone that has Mercury in Aquarius, Saturn in Aquarius, and Sun in Pisces. They're so advanced. But when you have an aspect like that, and you guys will learn this in my school, when one single thing occurs to your Mercury that's dangerous or difficult or challenge, a square or an opposition, people have an insecure mental thought process. And once you catch it, and you become aware of it, and this is what Tell Me a Story does, my class, tmas.co, where you learn about your internal dialogue, you realize, why do I talk to myself like that? So good catch. On February 24th, it's Steve Jobs' birthday. How many of you out there are watching this video right now on an Apple? How many of you are using your telephone? Oh, everyone's raising their hand. Steve Jobs was a Pisces. Apparently, he had a difficult personality. So let's hear that about Pisces. They're not always so gentle. What they are is they're geniuses, and they're off the beaten path, and they're spacing out in their room, making up things. And at best, with the moon in Taurus, they're grounding it and following through. Let me just announce this, Pisces. Every Pisces must have structure to have their life work. Otherwise, they just get lost in space. So when the sun's in Pisces and the moon's in Taurus, please slow down, ground. You don't need to get lost in space. Pisces, you just need structure. Remember that. And Steve Jobs, whatever your little ego looked like as far as what you created, your contribution to this planet was a single-handed revolution. I remember when there weren't computers, when there weren't iPhones, when you couldn't learn astrology through cyberspace. It wasn't that long ago. So a huge revolution has taken place. And by the way, another revolution is about to take place soon, coming to your neighborhood. So don't worry, all you Pisces, about what's going on the planet that seems so scary. There are angels watching us. There are ETs watching us. There's high beings like a Steve Jobs. It's looking at figuring out technology. Children, how are we going to get out of this? Just trust the dream, said Pisces. Meanwhile, Moon and Taurus enjoyed the day, walking slowly, sauntering along. I always think of Taurus as Winnie the Pooh. Slow down today. Astrology Answers wanted me to tell you it's okay this weekend to go a little slower.